What's up, guys? I'm Hero of Storms, formerly known as Ryhansen1. So, for those of you who've been following me, you've probably been wondering, where are the uploads? Well, there's a lot to talk about, but recently I've been getting ready to make a complete and utter comeback. But I'm also thinking about taking the channel in a new direction. But let's get into things one step at a time, shall we? So, when it comes to YouTube, my motivation has always been kind of iffy. Like, I love doing YouTube and I love recording and all that stuff. So I would obviously record lots of stuff, you know, the Let's Plays and all that. And I had a lot of fun with it, but then sometimes I just wouldn't be feeling up to it. And then I would get out of the habit of recording. I mean, anyone who consistently follows me probably remembers the times when I would, like, randomly take 4 months off, and then I'd come back with a new video, continuing whatever Let's Play I was on, like nothing ever happened. And that's just because I didn't really have the commitment to YouTube, and sometimes I just be like, I get out of the habit, I get out of the swing of things, and I'm just, like, not really up to doing YouTube. I'm not up to doing these Let's Play videos, and it's kind of a shame, though, because, like I said, I do really like doing YouTube. I guess the final straw was also actually something kind of insignificant, but one day I was sitting down to record the next episode of Ocarina of Time, and the audio wasn't working. And at that time, my headphone jack on my laptop had recently broke, so I figured that had something to do with it. And I never really did get around to fixing the headphone jack. I just bought Bluetooth headphones and started using them like that. So after that, I just kind of had an excuse to stop doing YouTube, and that's what I did. But recently, I did get a new laptop, well, actually several months ago, and I still haven't come back to YouTube yet, but, like, I've just been so out of the swing of things that it's hard to just jump back into YouTube. I mean, I left my Ocarina of Time Let's Play alone for several months, and recently I've been thinking, and I think I want to transition to doing something new with the channel as I come back. So, to give a brief summary of the history of my channel, I've gone in a couple different directions. I started out doing plush videos, mostly with Mario characters, because that was a genre of YouTube videos that I was really into at the time. And I have kind of lost interest in doing that, and those old videos are honestly kind of crappy, but eventually I switched to Let's Plays, because I got really into Let's Plays at the time. And I do really like Let's Plays because it's kind of like an unscripted way to talk about video games. You just play through a game, and then you kind of share your thoughts, and then react to whatever's going on. But, see, I really like that, and it's rooted in my love for video games, but particularly my passion in talking about video games. And I love video game analysis, I love video game discussion. So, for a while, I've been thinking, why not do this in a more scripted format, instead of just casually playing through a game and casually talking, saying whatever comes to my mind. Actually write a script on a particular topic relating to video games or the video game industry, or just, like, especially, like, a particular game that I really like. So I've been thinking, what I want to do with this channel is I want to make video game analysis and discussion. And the way I'm going to do this is that I'm going to, like, pick a video game that I plan on replaying, and I am going to come up with a topic related to that, and just talk about it, and share opinions. And, you know, so, like, it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I've been scared because it's like, you have to record a lot of footage to do videos like that, because you've basically got to play through an entire game and record footage from across the game in order to get what you need to play in the background as you talk about video games. And so I've been wondering, well, how exactly do I do that? But I've decided that I have a pretty smart approach to this, and basically Instead of setting time to play the video game I want to talk about, I instead just record a video game that I already planned on replaying anyway. And that was also kind of what made it hard to stay motivated to keep doing the Let's Plays, is I would record a Let's Play separate from what other games I would be currently playing. It'd just be like setting extra time aside to play a different game and record, so it's hard to want to find time to do that, even though it was for a video game that I really liked. So instead, I'm gonna record video games that I planned on playing or replaying anyway, and getting the footage I need, and writing a script alongside it, and talking about it. And I think that's what I want to do with this channel. Are the Let's Plays done? I'm not sure. I'm thinking that I might come back and occasionally do a Let's Play video. It's just not going to be the sole focus of my channel anymore. And I think, to go with what I'm doing with the discussion videos, instead of setting specific time for a different game, I might instead just, if there's a game I already want to play, I decide, you know what? I'll do a Let's Play of it. And then I'll have plenty of time to record, but it'll be when I'm actually playing through the game in my own free time. It's just adding commentary to it and hooking up recording devices. You know, mission accomplished. I'm not going to do this often because I don't want video games to become busy work for me, because, you know, I just want it to be fun. But I also might just do this for fun sometimes. But like I said, the sole focus of my channel is going to be video game discussion and analysis, and I hope you guys enjoy that. So with this new channel direction, I also want to start using a new name. As you saw, I've changed my name to Hero of Storms. Ryhansen1 is a name that I've been using for years. As a brief explanation, it's basically my first name, Ryan, combined with the name Daphne's No Hansen Hyrule from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. And I like the name, and again, I've been using it for years, so I've been hesitant to change it because I've been using it for so long that it's kind of the name people associate me with. But I've also just grew a little weary of the name and wanted to try something new with it. So I've been slowly using this new name, Hero of Storms. I started naming my Discord Hero of Storms, and then recently I've started changing other platforms to Hero of Storms, including YouTube. And the name, to explain the name Hero of Storms, it's also a Wind Waker reference. It's a reference to Link's title in that game, the Hero of Winds, except by putting a more unique spin on it, it's Hero of Storms. And I think Toon Link is kind of like an icon or mascot that I want to associate with, because, you know, I mean, I like King Hyrule, I really like his character, but I just really kind of identify with Link specifically from Wind Waker, like his goofier attitude and his kind of more, you know, he's such a klutz. And I really like that, and I kind of relate to that, and I just really like Toon Link, so I'm kind of integrating him sort of as a mascot, and that's kind of, I'm using his title as the source for creating my new name, Hero of Storms. So I hope there's not a lot of confusion with that change. For starters, I want to give a big thank you to everyone who's been following and supporting me over the years. I know I don't have a very big following right now, and I'm honestly completely okay with that, but I enjoy doing what I do, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it as well. And I hope you enjoy this new direction that I'm going to take the channel in. As for when you can expect new uploads, well, I'll go ahead and say that don't expect super frequent uploads. You know, it'll just be one of those, it happens when it happens. Now, I hope not to go months and months with just complete radio silence like I did before. I hope that's not the case. But I do want to take my time with these videos, so maybe expect them, I don't know, every few weeks, maybe once a month or two, at most. That's my hope, but again, I'm not making any promises. Once again, they just happen when they happen. However, I do have a new video ready, and you should be expecting it very soon. Buckle up, guys. We're talking about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze next.